Let's start with that journey of yours. No, I mean that time in Kota when you and Sumit met, and the journey towards IIT Bombay and all the way to CoinDCX, and that defining moment of the ban. That was when you were actually setting up the company. Let's start with the journey from Kota.
In Kota in 2007, Sumit and I, we met. Sumit was already staying in a flat. I was looking for a flat, right? And then I happened to cross where Sumit was living, and I saw the sign that there is a empty room here in this flat. So it was just a pure coincidence 15 years ago. And then we stayed together for 1-2 years in Kota, studied together, and we used to prepare together. And that was a time when we cemented our bonds very deeply. We were very young, and then again, next coincidence, we landed up in the same college, in the same department, right? Again, and then same coincidence, we started the same company together. So of course, starting the company was not a coincidence. We had a good friendship, right? And we both were interested in crypto. I mean, just to mention, we did our cryptography course in the college, right, together. So all throughout the journey, we were like very close friends. And in 2015 or so, we started crypto, right? And we used to trade in global markets as well as Indian markets, but soon realized that Indian crypto industry is kind of lagging behind in terms of liquidity, product qualities, technology, compliance, and operations, services. So we thought this is a good area to make an impact, create value, right? And in 2017 we began working on CoinDCX. Of course, the name came later, but the idea came first, and we began building it from scratch together. And in 2018 we launched it. That's a brief story.
And the interesting story there is, I remember hearing the story from Sumit that your families wanted to know what this is and why you're doing this. And the fact that, to convince early employees was also very difficult at the time.
Yeah. I mean, see, when we entered crypto, that was a very tough time for crypto itself, because 2017 bull run was there, and then the market started crashing, right? And then there were all sorts of theories that this might not be a good industry after all. And then there was RBI ban. So that crypto exchanges could not have a bank account, right? So it's like virtually impossible to operate. And that's the time when everybody, like my mother, my father, Sumit's parents, they think that why are you getting into something which is illegal? Like, you have done good studies, you're passed out from a good college, etc. You can get a good job. So that was a challenge. But
how did you convince them? Did you convince them? Because I heard that they also supported you nevertheless.
I mean, that's how parents are, right? After all, they do support in all the endeavors. But it was not easy. A couple of months, it took when they were able to understand, okay, that we will continue on this journey. I don't think we were able to make them understand immediately right away. And friends, employees, getting people on board in the company was very difficult during the initial phase because of all the negativity around crypto, right? That was a little problematic. So we started with 5 people from my flat in Mumbai. Sumit, myself, and then 3 people, our previous employees, right? We requested them, you have to come, and we had good relationships with the early employees, before the company.
And these are all techies?
All techies, all 5 of us techies. We used to develop the exchange and the matching engines and all of the components of the exchange itself. For initial 2 years, we were a small team, for the same reason. Hiring was difficult. Hiring has always been challenging for us.